Look, y'all, some people really love to attack what they cannot control. Just because that you don't want to confide in them, they get mad because you don't want to confide in them. And the only people that want to be mad about you not wanting to confide in those people are the ones that had every intention on trying to make you build some level of trust for them so that you could eventually confide in them. And because you put them to the side in a way to where they can't control you, you thinking, I'm just trying to reach out to somebody to confide in. But no. A person that wants to operate out of deception is a person that gets mad when everybody's not deceived. And so if everybody's not deceived, that's going to take some convincing of some other people. But those people that's going to take convincing, those are the people that are their prize when it comes to having some leverage of control. See, these people, they have so many people under their control, under their hooves. All they want to do is try to see how many people they can rally up. All they're trying to do is trying to add up the numbers. They want to have enough people to make a million-man march, asking for things that they know they'll never be able to get. Nobody's going to give you $200,000. Nobody's going to give you $10,000. You're not even a good steward of $2,000. I mean, seriously. These are people that want instant gratification. What's that instant gratification, yo soul? And if you ain't careful, you going to be somebody's soul-winning prize. But it ain't going to be for a good reason. So understand who you under. Understand who's in charge. Is it you, or is it them, or is it God? And if it's God, as it should be, you got to remember and you got to reflect a little bit. I don't care what your decisions say. I don't care what your flesh say. What does your spirit say? Are you supposed to stay under that leadership? Are you supposed to stay under the control and under the authority of that husband? Are you supposed to stay at that job under the authority of that manager? Are you supposed to stay under the authority of whoever is running the house that you stay at? Because even though it's their house, don't mean you got to stay there. You can just go to your own house, find your own place, and get under your own level of authority. You have the opportunity to get up and go somewhere else. But because we have become content and comfortable with where we are, we don't want to challenge the powers that be. But the powers that be don't want us to be at a better place. They want to keep our growth stifled so we can help their growth elevate and help their growth evolve. Helping them, in other words, like I would like to say, strengthening the hand of the evildoer. There's a woman and a man that had children together. That man was abusing her entire life that they were married. They get a divorce, and instead of him helping her with the children when she gets full custody, he does everything in his power to tear her down. Everything in his power to tear her down. When I say everything in his power to tear her down, I mean he beats her. And because she's no longer living with him, because she got up and realized who was really in charge, it was God, and it was her ability to tap into what God had for her. She gets out of that marriage. She gets out of that relationship. She rises into the sunset with her children. He does everything in his power to run her name in the dirt. She's currently trying to vindicate herself. And as she's trying to vindicate herself, he's trying to convince everybody else how he's a superhero while remaining the villain in her life. What am I trying to say here? There's a lot of people that does not want you to be in a place of comfortability. There's some people that are in this world that operates in the place of the devil, so they can stop you from reaching your goals spiritually, intellectually, successfully, just holistically, as a woman, as a man, as a child of God. There are people in this world that are preying on your demise, but by doing so, they're going to experience a demise. That's really all I had to say, because it's got to stop. This is going to get to a point to where it's going to be where the evildoer's hand is going to be shown and not just handed to. You understand? Nothing else will be handed to the evildoer in this hour. And I decree and I declare it right now that it stops immediately. In the name of Jesus. I decree and I declare that every single evildoer's hand come up short. That every single hand of the evildoer go missing. Nothing else gets placed in their hand. Nobody else falls for their deceptions. Nobody else falls for their little tricks and schemes and how they subtly try to throw smear campaigns on godly people. And people wondering why they holding their heads at night. Why did I lose this person? Why is this happening to me? Why am I taking this hit? You know why. You're deceitful. You're trying to look at somebody else's demise. You see, these people don't know what they're doing. All they know is they're in the army of the evildoer. They don't even realize that they're the evildoer, and that's the sad part. As much as we even try to inform them, hey, look, you acting a little crazy right now. Hey, that ain't the right way to do that. Hey, what happened to your prudence? I thought you was a man and woman of God. What's going on with you? Can I talk to you for a moment? Because I'm having a problem with this, and if we can't fix this, I'm going to have to leave. Instead, they avoid you at all costs, and then you leave, and then they tell everybody in the world you left on your own. No, we're not going to strengthen the hand of the evildoer anymore. We need to look for their demise spiritually, because I would never expect death or wish death on anyone. I started to realize why I had to leave certain people. And the Lord just spoke to me. It's because they were preying on your demise. And the fact that you got from under their control, now they're attacking you. Because people want to attack what they can no longer control. If they can't control you, they will attack you. And if they're willing to attack you, don't expect them to just stop there. They're going to pray for your demise. They're going to expect you to be wiped off the earth so they no longer have to work so hard and keep in their hand the evildoer strengthened. This is irritating me. But I hope and I do pray that this has helped in some level of exhortation for you and motivate you to see another day and open up your eyes a little bit more. Have a little bit more gaining of wisdom and discernment on the hand of the evildoer and how we ought to work hard to make sure we're not strengthening it and we're standing in the way and intercessing and interceding. And when it comes to anybody else that stands in their position, that stands under that authority. I hope that blessed you as much as pondering on those things blessed me. I love every single one of you. God bless you and God keep you.